Hey everyone, it's me Jenny and welcome to my channel. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet this baby blanket. This is in rectangle size, measure 28 by 21 inches. So from the long side, from here till here, it is 28 inches, and from the top down it's 21 inches. Okay, so it is very easy pattern, very easy stitch. It looks complicated, but it's very easy, and it is only using single crochet and double crochet stitch. So it's alternate single crochet, double crochet, single crochet, double crochet. And the yarn that I use for this blanket is this Karen Baby Cake by Inspiration. This is 82% acrylic and 18% nylon. It's a medium weight yarn number 4, and the colorway is Fruity Slice. Okay, for this whole entire 28 by 21 inches blanket, I used total of two cake of this yarn. Okay, so in this tutorial I'm not going to show you how to crochet the whole entire blanket because I already made one. I'm just going to show you the swatch. Crochet hook that you need is this 6mm crochet hook or USJ. At the label it is recommend for you to use 5mm, but I go ahead and use 6mm because I want to have a looser stitch. Okay, so let's start. Okay, so before I show you the tutorial, I'm just going to give more information about this blanket that I made. For this blanket I chained 72 stitches, so 70 is the foundation for this blanket, and chain 2 is for the turn that we're going to do for row 1. Okay, so you're going to work multiple of 2 chain plus 2. Okay, so I'm not going to do another blanket with the same size. I'm just going to show you a small sample on how I make this blanket. Okay, so I'm going to make a slip knot. You can do your slip knot however way that you prefer. And now I'm going to chain 20. As I mentioned, this is multiple of 2 stitch because it is only repeat of double crochet and single crochet stitch. So we're going to chain 20. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. So I chain 20. Okay, now I'm going to add 2 more chain. 1 2. Okay, this 2 chain is the chain that's going to turn to start row 1. Okay, now we're going to start row 1. So for row 1 we're going to start by making double crochet, and we're going to start from the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. So this is 1 2 and 3. We're going to make 1 double crochet into the 3rd chain from the crochet hook. So 1 double crochet. So next stitch is going to be single crochet. So next stitch is going to be double crochet. Next stitch is single crochet. Okay, so you're going to repeat double crochet, single crochet, double crochet and single crochet until you reach the end of the chain. So by the last chain right here, it should be a single crochet. Okay, so just go ahead and finish up. If you made foundation of 20 chain, just finish up. You should have still 20 stitches at row 1, and if you make 72 chain foundation plus 70 plus 2 chain at row 1, you should have 70 stitches. Okay, go ahead and finish up, and I'll meet you once you're done. Okay, so I have 2 stitch left right here. So I've made single crochet. Now this is double crochet, And lastly, as I mentioned, it should be a single crochet stitch. Okay, so done with row 1. You should have 20 stitches. So we're going to count right here: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18 19 20. Okay, so we're going to start row 2. Row 2, you're going to start with chain 2, 1 2, turn the work, and for every new row you're going to, so this chain 2 does not count as the stitch count, so the first stitch is always at the second stitch. So we're going to skip this first stitch and we're going to make the first stitch at this double crochet stitch on top of here. Okay, so skip this first stitch and we're going to start the next stitch. We're going to start every row. After you make chain 2, we're going to start with single crochet. We're going to make the single crochet on top of the double crochet. So next stitch is double crochet and we're going to make it on top of this single crochet from row 1. Okay, and next single crochet, next stitch, and double crochet into the next stitch. Okay, you're going to repeat the same double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet until you reach the end of the row. And by the end of the row, right here, it should be a single crochet. Okay, so as you can see the texture right here, this is the double crochet and this is the single crochet. Okay, so I have 2 more stitches right here, so I made a single crochet. So next stitch is double crochet, and the last stitch is going to be single crochet. Okay, so done with row 2. So for row 2 you should have total of 20 stitches as well. It depends on how many stitches you chain for the foundation. If you chain 70 stitches, you should have 70 stitches as well. So for row 2 you should have 20 stitches. Okay, so for row 3 it's going to be the same as row 2. It is going to repeat every row, it's the same repeat. So for row 3 we're going to start with chain 2. Every row we're going to start with chain 2, 1 2, turn the work, and the first stitch is going to be single crochet stitch and we're going to start it at the second stitch. So we're going to skip the first stitch right here and we're going to start the single crochet at the second stitch. Okay, single crochet. Now we're going to make double crochet into the single crochet from the previous row. Now we're going to make single crochet and double crochet, single crochet, double, and the last stitch is going to be right here. This is the chain 2 from the previous row, so we're going to make the single crochet into this chain right here. Okay, so done with row 3. So this is how it looks like. As you can see the texture right there, the double crochet stitch really pop out. So now you're going to repeat the same every row. Start with chain 2, 1 2, turn the work, and the first stitch is going to be a single crochet stitch and we're going to do the single crochet stitch at the second stitch. So we're going to skip first stitch and we're going to start at the second stitch. Okay, so go ahead and finish up until you reach 21 inches or depends how wide or how long you want your blanket to be. I'm just going to crochet a few more rows, and next I'm going to show you how to crochet the border. It is very easy border using single crochet stitch. Okay, so go ahead and repeat the same double crochet, single crochet, double crochet, single crochet until you reach your desired length or your desired measurement. And once you're ready to do your border, and get back to me. Okay, so I'll see you once you're done. Okay, so once you reach your desired length or width, now I'm gonna show you how to crochet the border. It is very easy. So I'm just going to measure this real quick. For the chain 20 plus 2, it is measure 7 inches. Okay, so for this swatch I crochet 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 rows. So for 10 rows it is roughly 4.25 inches. Okay, so if you want to make it bigger blanket, you can just follow this swatch. Chain 20, you'll get 7 inches, long, and for 10 rows it is 4.5 or 4.25 inches. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to crochet the edge. Okay, so once you finish the row, you end with single crochet. So now we're going to chain 1 and we're going to make single crochet into every row. Okay, so we made total of 10 rows, so we're going to make 10 single crochet. So we're going to start right here, and you want to make this slightly loose stitch, because you don't want your edge or your blanket to curl in if you crochet it too tight. Okay, so this is 1, row 2 is right here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 is right here. 10. Okay, so once you reach the corner, we're going to make 4 single crochet into this same space. Okay, so I already made 1. Now I'm going to make 3 more. 2, 3, and 4. So now we're going to make 1 single crochet into every chain. So starting right here. So we have 20 stitches for every row. Now we're going to make 20 stitches as well, but because we already made 4 stitches right here, so I count this as 1, this is 2, and 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and this is where you can crochet your tails to hide it. So how many stitches did I get? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 right here. Okay, so as I mentioned, you need to put 4 single crochet at the very last. Okay, so I already made 1 single crochet right here. Now I'm just going to make 3 more single crochet. So this is 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now I'm going to crochet every row 1 single crochet. Okay, so once you reach the corner, make 4 single crochet right there, and 4, and just crochet back to this point right here. Okay, you can do your border however way that you want. You don't necessarily have to be a single crochet. Okay, so once you reach the end, just go ahead and make 3 single crochet at the very last stitch. So we already made 1 right here, so this is the beginning where we started the border. So just go ahead and make 3 to finish up. 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into the first single crochet. Okay, chain 1 to secure stitches and cut the yarn. Okay, so this is just a sample for this bigger blanket, and as I mentioned, for this swatch I chained 20 plus 2 and 10 row. So for this it's 7 inches. From here to here is 7 inches. From row 1 until row 10, 4 1/4 or 4 1/2 inches. Okay, so that's all for the tutorial for this blanket. As I mentioned, I only show you how to crochet the swatch. Okay, so I do hope you find this tutorial easy to follow. If you have any question, leave your question at the comment section down below. I will try my very best to reply. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Share this video with your fellow crochet friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you have not already. That way you won't miss any of my future updates. And do click on the bell notification. That way you will receive notification every time when I upload a video. And also don't forget to follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so for now, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care everyone. God bless and bye.